Hi, I'm Corey Weatherton, and I'm the Director of Product Development for Entegra Coach. I'm excited to show you something brand new today that you probably haven't seen in the past. Now, we did release this at the Tampa Super Show back in January of 2023, and we had some videos out at that point, but maybe you didn't catch any of those. This is the brand new Entegra Coach Odyssey SE. Now, you've heard of the Odyssey, you've heard of the Esteem if you've been shopping for Class Cs, but this is the Odyssey SE. Why did we build the Odyssey SE? The Odyssey is one of the best-selling motorhomes in the marketplace. Why did we do the Odyssey SE? Quite frankly, it's because we wanted to build a motorhome that had exceptional quality at a lower price point. As you know, if you've been shopping motorhomes over the last couple years, the price of motorhomes has just gone up. A lot of that has to do with the supply chain shortages, and we felt like it's time to kind of reinvent ourselves, if you will, and create a quality motorhome that will last you as long as you want it to last at a more affordable price. So this is the Odyssey SE. I want to go over some things on it with you that really make us unique from our competition, but then also just what makes us Entegra. So first and foremost, this is built on the Ford E450 chassis. This floor plan is our 22C floor plan. So it is a short coach. Bumper to bumper, you're 24 feet 8 inches. A lot of our competitors are going to be building on the E350 chassis. E350 chassis is a great chassis. Anytime you start to max out the GVW of that coach by filling it full of cargo, you start to get a little bit looser ride. And our goal at Entegra Coach has always been to be the quietest riding, best handling coach at each price point. So we started on the E450 chassis. We have a heavy duty foundation. The cargo carrying capacity on this is going to be well over 4,000 pounds. So in reality, we could have made do with a 3,500 chassis, but at the same time, we went with the E450 chassis to give you extra weight, a cushion there so that you have a better ride. So great foundation. On this coach also, we are adding the rubber isolation mounts. Now, fun fact is, Ford, when they ship us this chassis, they give us rubber isolation mounts up both frame rails. Every other manufacturer in the industry, as they're upfitting it, meaning they're welding on the risers and then the cross members, they're taking those off and they're just leaving them off. We actually reinstall them. We think Ford knows what they're doing. They put these rubber isolation mounts on to reduce road noise and vibration. So we actually reinstall those on both sides of your rear axle. So you have 4 rubber isolation mounts on the back, as well as your cab has 4 up front. On this coach also, we are doing a computer balanced drive shaft. We believe that Ford knows what they're doing, but we want to make sure that that drive shaft is balanced. Not because if it's slightly off balance, you get a shake or a shimmy, that's excessive. More so, a computer balanced drive shaft, as we balance it tight, it gets rid of a lot of the white background noise inside of the coach. So as a kid, you probably heard you stick a seashell up to your ear and you hear the ocean. Hate to break it to you, but that's not true. Sound is just accentuated in those enclosed spaces. So as we do that computer balanced drive shaft, gets rid of a lot of the white background noise inside of that coach. Up on the front of the coach, you're going to notice the Entegra front cap, the one that you've grown to know and love. It does have that automotive bonded window up there. We put that window in just like the chassis manufacturer puts the windshield in this coach. This coach has about a 1/4 inch recess, about a 3/4 inch lip. Our fiberglass mold is the same way. They put a brand of sealant around it. We use the exact brand on our cap as well of sealant, because as this chassis goes down the road, you get buffeted by the wind. This windshield has to be able to flex, and so that adhesive that holds the windshield to the chassis, as it cures, it remains flexible. We use the exact same one up there. We've been doing this front cap style since, I believe, model year 16 or 17. This is a 24 coach. We've had 0 issues with water infiltration. Regularly, I go over to our warranty department. How many water leaks do we get up there? And 0. Frequently, folks will say, oh, Grandpa had a window up there and it just leaked like a sieve. But here's the deal. Grandpa had one that was routed in with a router, and it was a framed window. And so in that area, that is just disastrous. And so we want to make sure that all the money we've invested in this coach, it's not going to leak for you. In fact, we had to do that simply because we're the only ones in the industry with a 1-piece fiberglass front cap. Our front cap, as you can see, it slides over this sidewall. Our sidewall goes all the way to the front. Our bunk platform comes all the way over. It slides over that just like a rubber glove on a hand. The hand is the structure. The rubber glove protects me from hot dishwater or potentially solvents. In the same way, this seam, this corner seam right here that we've covered is the #1 leak point on a Class C. Now, some companies are going to say they have a one-piece fiberglass front cap, but in reality, their front cap is just a front aesthetic piece. It starts about right here, tapers up, and they have done nothing with this notorious seam. So, wanted to protect your investment, we give you that one-piece fiberglass front cap. Also at Entegra Coach, you're going to see we have the 2+3 warranty. This is leading the industry. Some companies have started to put a 2-year warranty on their B-vans. Some companies will say have a 3-year structural, but this is a 2-year limited warranty. It's limited by 24,000 miles. It's limited by customer neglect, and also limited by we don't allow this to be used as a rental. If you use it as a rental, it voids the warranty. So a 2-year warranty, everybody else in the industry simply a 1-year warranty. We stuck with this 2-year warranty because we just wanted to show you that we believe this is a quality coach. Even at a lower price point, we have built this on the same production line that our Odyssey goes down, that our Esteem goes down, that our Quest goes down. This is a quality build. We've just done some things differently. So the 2+3 warranty. We have just started recently adding the cat strap. I know a lot of dealers have gotten excited about this when we added it. I know a lot of customers have gotten excited about it when we add it. It is a theft deterrent. We install that in our upfitting process. Unfortunately, folks like to snag something that doesn't belong to them these days, and it's called the catalytic converter. So we have put that theft deterrent on our exhaust system to hopefully prevent your catalytic converter from being stolen. Obviously, that's aftermarket. You can add it on your own. We just figure we should do it here because it's the right thing to do. Coming down, you do see your LED awning. It is the length of the coach. So even though this coach is 24 feet, 8 inches long, you have a large campsite on this coach. So as the awning's out, you can just picture it. You're sitting out here in your lawn chairs, sitting around a fire, potentially cooking, grilling back here, and an awning that's going to cover you. That is electric in, electric out. You can have those LED lights on or you can have them off. As we come back further, you're going to notice that we do have a 6-gallon gas electric hot water heater. That is a rapid recovery. I can burn propane in that, or I can simply use electric, or I can use both gas and electric, and it's a rapid recovery. It should replenish itself about 3 times in an hour. So it's 6 gallons, rapid recovery. You should be able to get about 18 hours, that's excessive, 18 gallons of hot water in an hour. Even that's excessive when you're camping, as you know. You're going to see something, our LP Quick Connect. That's true on every coach we build here at Entegra. We know that a lot of you want to potentially cook your fish outside, your bacon outside, your breakfast outside, just be in the great outdoors. So all of our coaches, we have that LP Quick Connect there, and it is a great advantage to you if you want to do some outdoor cooking. On the top of this roof, you won't see it, but we do have a 13,500 BTU air conditioner. And then also, we will option solar on this unit. So you can option 200 watts of solar on this coach. When you do option solar, you go from 1 house battery to 2 12-volt house batteries. And so you get an additional battery in that case. Coming around the back of the coach, you will see that we do have a rear backup camera overhead. We do have a tow capacity on this coach of 7,500 pounds. That's excessive, 7,500 pounds. You're towing close to an F-150 at that point. And so Ford rates that. We're the only manufacturer that has a 750-pound tongue capacity. Every other manufacturer has a 500-pound tongue capacity. So what does that mean in layman's terms? If I'm pulling a horse trailer, if I'm pulling a cargo trailer, if the trailer is rated at 6,000 pounds, it will have a tongue weight of 600 pounds. It's a 10% ratio there. We're the only ones who can safely tow a 7,500-pound horse trailer, cargo trailer, a car hauler, fill in the blank. And so we do that as part of our upfitting process. We're able to accomplish that. As I said, everybody else, they can tow 7,500 pounds flat tow, but if you're not talking flat towing, they can only do 5,000 pounds safely at that point. You will see that we have integrated a third brake light overhead. At Entegra Coach, we are concerned about safety, and so we not only have our car height brake lights there, we've also added in the overhead third brake light as a safety feature for you. So we've done the outside of the coach. Let's go on inside and check out the inside. Alrighty, so we are inside of this beautiful Entegra Coach Odyssey SE. The floor plan is the 22C. As I mentioned, bumper to bumper, we are 24 feet 8 inches. You're not going to find much anything smaller than this unless you get into the B vans at that point. But wanted to show you the inside. As we start off, you'll check out the cab of this chassis. This cab, we have replaced the seats. We've recovered them. A lot of our competitors at this price point, they're going to give you cloth seats. But at the same time, this is Entegra Coach. We're not going to give you cloth seats in this unit. So we have given you upholstered seats, covered seats with a vinyl material. And then also you're going to see the massive Sony infotainment center up front. Going down the road, we want to make sure that you're able to see your GPS clearly. You're able to see your rear backup camera clearly. And so we've given you really one of the largest in the industry in that Sony infotainment system. Overhead, you're going to notice that we do have a window shade. It's a window shade that is powered. We recognize that that front window is absolutely awesome. With that shade being up, you're going to be able to see just everything out and about. If you're camping in Sedona, you're going to be able to see the red mountains around you. It makes a small space feel so much better, but at the same time, we recognize you may be camping in Sedona, and so you want to keep the heat out. You don't want this to be a greenhouse, so that front window shade is awesome. It's on a power switch. As we come back into the main part of the living coach, you're going to notice that a lot of things that you see within the Odyssey, we've carried over into this coach. We do have wrapped countertops. We've not given you T-molded countertops as some of our competitors will do. What does that matter? T-molding looks great, but at the same time, with time, you'll start to see it pulling apart, or potentially you spill water, and that water will get down into the T-molding. Your countertop will swell, and it just doesn't look good anymore. Still functional, but it doesn't look good. So we've given you a wrapped countertop there. Over into the dinette area, this is our Entegra exclusive legless dinette. We've fallen in love with this over the last number of years as we've used it. A lot of folks will use the brand that has a little lever here that you flip, push it down, pull it up, flip it back into place. The negative with those is as you put your elbows on them, they will drop with time. So with this, it's just simple how you get it down. You lift it up, you pivot it down. When it's all the way in the down position, the pressure will release from that hinge and strut. And then to lock it back in place, you just go down and it locks in place. Very sturdy. You can put your Thanksgiving turkey on that, but at the same time, I wouldn't recommend you laying on it. Depending on what size you are, I know myself, I'm not going to lay on that in its up position. But in its down position, very secure. Obviously, it's being supported. So we are in love with this table mechanism simply because I can slide in and out and there's no knee knockers. As I mentioned, on the roof, we've got a 13.5 air conditioner. It will run off of your thermostat here. And then we also have included, obviously, an LP furnace for you to keep you warm. Small floor plan, but at the same time packs a lot of punches. We do use hardwood cabinet doors. There is a lot of storage in this small unit. You've got storage down below, your drawers, a large pots and pans drawer here. Overhead, stainless steel convection microwave. Convection is great because you're not off-gassing into here from your propane if you're using your oven, or you're not heating it up when you're camping in Sedona. This is very efficient and will fully cook. It says a Cornish game hen, a pizza, and some rolls. I was at the Colorado show probably 6 years ago when we first introduced our convection microwaves, and a lady walked in and said, "I'm so glad to see folks using these," simply because of those reasons. If I'm plugged in an RV park, this is using my shore power. Also, it's not heating out into the coach. I get a full drawer down below my cooktop. And then also, she had stated that you get a more even cook if you are cooking something larger versus on your traditional RV oven, just that heat strip going underneath and giving you a burn mark. So convection microwave oven, a stainless steel range hood, and then your 2-burner LP cooktop. Coming back, new for this model year, we have switched all of our Class Cs to a 12-volt refrigerator. This is a 10 cubic foot 12-volt refrigerator. We feel like in this size of a coach, this is more than enough. You've got that mirrored stainless steel finish to tie in with your appliances. Beautiful. On this side of the coach, we've got top and bottom pantry and just enough storage in such a small coach. Coming back into the bedroom, I will make the disclaimer that this bed is a flip bed, and so when I get to my destination, put my slide out, I will have to drop down the lower portion of this bed. It is hinged, and so that is in a small floor plan. That's frequently what you get, and that's what you're getting in this. Here in a moment, you can come around. We do have a super large wardrobe here with 2 drawers down below. This wardrobe for a 24-foot coach, you can probably fit 2 weeks of clothes hanging in there, depending on how much you like to hang your clothes. Overhead reading lights for your bed, and then on the side of your nightstands, you do have wireless USB charging, and then if you pop it up a little bit, you can plug in a USB cord there. So at night when you're sleeping, you can keep your phone by your bed. You don't miss your wake-up alarm because it's right by your bed. Large windows. These slide-out windows are ventilated, so you can slide them up and get a nice cross breeze when you're out camping. The bathroom on this coach, it is a rear corner bath. You're going to notice on the inside that we do have a stainless steel vessel in there, stainless steel sink. That's huge because a lot of our competitors at this price point, they're going to give you a molded ABS one, also known as plastic. You have your exhaust vent in this bathroom, and then also a nice size shower. Overhead in the shower, you're going to see a hanging rod. That is going to be for you to either hang your towel, your swimsuit, or just wet clothes in general. So this has been a somewhat brief walkthrough of this new 2024 Odyssey SE made by Entegra Coach. Like I said, brand new for us. We're excited about it because we're able to build a more affordable coach for you as a customer that we firmly believe is going to last as long as you want it to. So my name is Corey Weatherton, Director of Product Development here at Entegra Coach. Thanks for watching this today. If you have any questions, contact your local dealer. If you don't know who your local dealer is, go to our website, Dealer Locate. You'll get directed to that dealer. If you have a technical question that maybe your dealer cannot answer, feel free to give us a call here at the factory. We would love to connect you with our regional sales manager who's responsible for your state, and they will answer as many questions that you have. Thanks for watching.